Hello and welcome back. Going to be doing some Baldur's Gate 3 with a couple of friends in Dino Queen and oh no, apparently not. But hopefully with Dino Queen and Shotgun Frenzy if it lets me in, but it looks like it's going to fight me again. Let me if that doesn't work, I'll be very put out. Um, why is it saying that? Sorry, I'm just getting an error message. Again. Second time it's done this to us. Alright, let me just jump into Dino's Discord. Hello there. Um, Sorry, I'm getting an error message again. Unable to perform NAT punch 66. So this mad lad's gonna jump on the Google. Yeah. I'm not on Steam though. Yeah. You can change that now already then. Alrighty. Sorry, it drops me back like four menus after I press that button. It drops you right back to the press any key to start. It's like, dude, just drop me back into the lobby menu. Nah, same shite. Alright. Yeah. What if you change it to invitation only? I'm just saying, what if you... Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly restart the game and might have to tell Larian their shit's broken and please fix. I'm terrified that it's... We did go and fight the Paladins of Tyr last. Well, Shoddy and I did. You were asleep for most of that. Well, in my defense, you two were standing around chatting to each other, and I got bored, and I picked up everything that hadn't been nailed down. No, 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 no. Shoddy ran off trying to find out where the hell I'd gone. Dirty demon, mate. How we doing? I'm doing all right. Well, in Shoddy's defense, I'd run off first, and Shoddy wanted to know where the hell I'd vanished off to. Oh, nice. It's the best time to be at work. Oh, at this point, you're leaving me there too, which is a concern. Shadowheart, because she's a cleric. Karlak, because she's the barbarian. For what? Probably because she was your companion. Whose was she? Huh. Shoddy being lazy again. Still giving me the same shot. Stop. Yeah. It was working last time, that's what irritates me. There weren't any updates. Yeah. It should be showing a version mismatch, though. No. It's just the same error message, unable to perform Nat Punch. Um, no, they're all off. Hush now, Mr. Carlson. No. I've also got somebody else who's jumped into the chat, by the way, and I can't see the name because I've got streamer mode on. Into your voice chat, I mean. There we go. That one's actually looking at what I told it to look for. What are the descriptions? Yes. Well, actually, it probably makes more sense for me to have no updates available. What I'm seeing suggests that it's a version mismatch bullshit, but if there's no update available, that one's very good. I'd I'd recommend it because the thing is because she's a barbarian, she's supposed to be the tank, so you want to be able to get up close and personal with the combat and have most of the aggro on her. So if she can dash into it and still attack, that is the ideal. The version I've got 4.1.1.607.2089. Is it being an ass? Try that one. Just changing some settings up and seeing what it does. Same again. What? Yeah. Kill Tech, how are we doing? Just having technical difficulties with this stupid thing. Um, oh, Razor with the Pedro Redeem. Doing this shit again. So half of them are saying you're gonna have to forward ports, Yumi. The other half are saying, oh no, it's verify your cache again. And I'm like, yeah, well, how about no to both of those because it didn't change ports? First point. Second point, if nothing's changed, nothing can break. No, it shouldn't be able to. Is what I'm saying. Like, no settings have changed. The ports are all exactly the same. So there's no way they can be different. Yeah, we waited 15 hours for my thing to freaking update. For what? Um, what do the options say? Weren't we already mates with Will? Ah, go three. Option three. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't. Um, do option number one. Um, two. Doubt. Yes. No, just do option number one. Yep. Well, what's she doing wrong? The right amount for Shadowheart. No, she's in her camp clothes. That one's no. That one, yeah. No, no, do but Hellish Rebuke. Um, I think Repelling Blast and Agonizing Blast. And just jump over to replace spell quickly. Uh, hit the change button on out. Oh, actually no, confirm that. Change on in. No, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Confirm that. Change here. And just select Burning Hands, please. Top left. Confirm. Now hit accept. Don't tell Baldur's Gate 3 I said to do that. It'll get unhappy with us. No. I don't want Will. He can stay in the bloody camp. We'll take Gale or Shadowheart. And that's even assuming it lets me join, which it still isn't. Getting quite irked now. Hang on. Because we may end up using him. I'd say Misty Step. Uh, Pact of the Blade is my preference. Describe that as the wrong choice, but okay. There was a lot of me stuffing around. Unable to perform that punch again. Did you want to make it public? Changing that. Yeah. Where's the save settings button so that when I leave my settings, they actually keep them this time, please? I'm not even seeing it there. Oh, piss off, you fucking cunts. Sick of this. Twitch demanding that I pay them so that I get rid of ads, but not doing anything to get rid of the bots. No, I can't bother. No, that's not what I want to do. I'm not even seeing your server there. I'm seeing 3 servers total. All because GOG can't be fucked making a working system with Steam. Too busy bitching to each other about what's going on. Also, it may not sound it, this is me calm about the whole thing. Creating a new one. Can you change the online visibility here? I'd suggest invitation only. Yeah. Trouble is, I based my buying it off which one was cheaper at the time because I don't have a huge amount of income to spare. Could you send me that invite code again, by the way? Interesting, interesting desktop. No, same shit. Yep. I want to know why it's doing it. I want more feedback than just a generic shrug off like this. I can see the version and they matched. That's what's pissing me off. If the version matches, then there's no excuse for it not to join. 729. The only thing different is I've got the script extender baked in, but that didn't affect it last time. I can't take it out without having to reinstall the game. Yeah, well, I might have to verify the game again. But if I'm going to have to verify it every time we want to play together, then this is just ridiculous. I would describe it as unacceptable for what they charge for these games. It's still unacceptable though. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to do it because of how unacceptable it is. So I'll create then. Why is that? How? Well, okay, we might have used you as a dumper bag for 5 minutes, but it doesn't mean we touched a character. You just right click, send a character. I'm not stopping you from blaming you. I'm just saying I want you to stop a second and consider that neither of us actually, in any true sense of the word, touched your character. Alright, I'm gonna send you the invite, and then I'm going to hit launch now to see what happens. Oh, not that rubbish. Where's what? It shouldn't show up as a lobby. If you click the direct connect option on the right hand side, put the code in there. Doesn't look like it. Should have connected by now, surely. It's very frustrating. And again, you've got somebody else in here who's not saying anything, but also isn't helping. He isn't helping at any level. At this at this point, I would really appreciate it if somebody else could have an idea. Anything, man. No, nothing. It just worked. It just worked last time. That's the thing. That's what I'm not getting is no. I have not played it since we last touched it, so nothing can be different. I don't even think it's updated since we played it. Yeah, but nothing's changed. So it has Zero excuse. Now I'm distracted making another character. Well, I say another character. It's going to be the same character as last time, but remade. Not that one. It's what was what? Oh, damn, that character looks as good as ever. Barely working, apparently. Or are you talking the game? Are you talking the game settings? GOG. But again, it was working. Alright, I've now made it public, see if you can see that one. Don't know what the name's going to show up, as I assume it'll just be mine. It seems to be a consistent issue here, Killtech, and it's irritating to me. Very irritating. Doesn't look like it's there. Alright. Try changing that. I don't know then. I'm quite sick of this sort of rubbish. Well, I'm closing that down then. What a waste of time that was. I went all through that loading screen. Yeah. I won't be on at that hour. Yeah. Well, last time I just did direct connect. Yeah, I think so. Wonder if there's something in the mods that'll fix it. It's too much. That's quite simply the case with games now, is they ask too much for what they're giving. You very frustrating. Well, that was disappointing. Gonna Google it again. Let's see. I'll try and find where to check that on GOG again. Likewise, it hasn't changed since then. Patch notes. Don't put me all the way back there. Come on now. It's not even showing me the accurate patch notes for which version we're up to. Patch number 1 now live, August 25th, 2023. Well, we're not in this version that you're linking me to, so why don't you show me the right one, Chan? I might just have to verify it again. How's this one? Hmm. As you told Joel, don't make me come down there and put my foot up your ass as well. It'll start a complex. Yes, but for whatever reason, it doesn't always show me the correct patch notes. I've noticed that on most games. It's pretty dumb, but yeah. It's one of very few issues I have with GOG. For the most part, you don't need to use the GOG launcher or anything. I've got that open. I launched it through there. I'm just trying launching it a different way right now. The other option is I launch it directly from within the folder rather than launching it through that application, because it might be that Steam sees it come through the GOG application and goes, no, I'm not letting you in. And vice versa. GOG sees it come from a Steam application and goes, no, I'm not letting you in. I don't know. Oof. Lem's given up with his audio issues apparently. No idea. According to Killtech, he was having audio issues. Glanced over, it was Lemmy. Glanced over just now, and it was on Jabberwocky. Why not? My character's sexy looking. Yeah, didn't think you'd ever come back to that. Somebody has to talk to him, he'll be upset. Can you send me the session again, please? I do wish it wouldn't change every time. I'm getting a cloud sync error now. That's new. Well, I'm wondering if maybe GOG's actually just down. Pressing a lot of buttons and quite furiously. Um, I mean, I think I've spent a total of 3 minutes with the group so far. I'm pretty sure. Like, you two were in the camp, and I stacked everything on top of each other. Yeah. Um. Yes, that was the word I used. Um. After that, you were talking to Zevlor, and you were all like, "Hey, Zevlor, we'll go help you." And then I think you two started bickering over how best to help him. And while you were doing that, I started doing other things. I was progressing the story in a so long as the guards don't catch me, I can progress this story kind of way. And I wasn't there for that bit. Um, this was that sounds about right. Never a good idea. I know. Yes, that sounds about right. Um, I do remember I went and triggered a bunch of combats and then said, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Guys, come help me! I will just stand here while it is my turn. If you can please come help me, please help me. I need help." And then you guys came around and helped me. But I just kept kind of going and doing it all the same. Last, I wasn't running away. I was genuinely advancing the story. That's yeah. Well, you were half asleep for most of it. Yeah, but it's had. Hang on. Sorry, that's going to be confusing if I do this. Ever since ever since Baldur's Gate 3 released, people have had issues. Yeah, no, we did that. You weren't there for that. Shoddy was saving Arabella and I looted the joint. I picked up a chest, which I shouldn't have done, and I sent it to camp, which I doubly shouldn't have done, and then we broke that quest. So we'll just pretend nothing happened. Last update was 30th of the 11th last year. 30th of November. Yeah, mine's 30th November 2024. No, no, Steam puts the update out sooner. Both the same version. Just trying to launch it separately from the client. This will have to be the last go of this, I reckon, because it's already friggin' 7 o'clock. And the whole time it's just been my stream starting screen. Yeah. It's a nice stream starting screen, but it's not exactly what we want to be watching. Which? Oh. Probably shoddy? I reckon it was shoddy. I wouldn't do a thing like that. What? No. Oh, so I should note there is pretty much nothing that I won't start in that game, and the risk is ending up in a very difficult position. I don't know what's going on here. I think I'm going to have to verify the folder again. Is it just I refuse to invade her mind. I'm playing a longer game. It's not her mind I'm interested in. It's hugely risky when I fire up. I do want to. I was the one who was pushing that one because I figured. Well, I kind of figured you were taking Karlak, Shoddy was going to take Minthara, somebody had to take Shadowheart, and who gets Shadowheart also gets Wholesome. Oh, and yes, that was another point. I was absolutely going to take the exploit that gets us both Wholesome and Minthara. If you're not sure who started it, it was probably me. No, actually, no. That one was you and Shoddy. And while you two were debating which option to take, I went and looted the place. It wasn't nailed down, ergo it was mine. Why? We were being nice. We were being nice. Plus, there's a really fun way. No, I was being nice. Yeah, because they give me access to areas that I would otherwise have to break into, but there's a risk I get stuck out of them. So you be nice to them, you get in, then you loot the joint. I mean, run security. Run security. What I'm going to do then Not rescued whom? No, I wasn't going to. She sounds like an idiot. Her voice irritates me. Yeah. Stay in prison and rot for all I care. Freaking goblins. He he's really good, but just keep him in camp good. Trust me. I always take that. My usual party consists of me, Karlak, Shadowheart, and Gale. And if I could, I would leave me in camp. If possible, I'd leave me in camp and I'd take Lae'zel over me. Banish Will, take Shadowheart because we need a healer. Whoa, whoa, Karlak, hold on. No, shut up, you bitch. I mean, sorry, we like Will. We like Will here. Sure. Yes. Let me have a look at the options again. 3. Why you not? Stop talking cryptically and just shut up. Go back to camp and don't talk to me anymore. I actually failed his and Astarian's quests first time around because I just didn't talk to them. I never took them into the party, not even to level them up, and they got real shitty about it for some reason. Just do number 2. Not my problem. I want the answers, not because I actually want to know what's going on, but because I need to get out of this dialogue option. I'm fine talking to you, but on my terms. What's up? Uh, Alright, last chance, and then I'm just gonna have to change game because this is actually quite frustrating. I'll be honest. In fact, I'd go further. I'd say I'm irked, not just frustrated, irked. Did you set off every single trap in there? Um, you wouldn't by any chance happen to be in the Undercroft? Yes, you are. Okay. When do I tell her I looted that joint right before we finished up? Nah, same issue. Alright, that's very irritating. Been there, done that. Let me know when you die and I'll tell you the best bit. So you're creeping into that place, are you? Past all the traps. Yeah. So good news and bad news. The good news is there's pretty decent loot in this place. The bad news is up until such a time as it is I run through and loot it during the end of our last session. Yes. I picked up all the crates and I sent them to camp and just there is nothing worth grabbing in there. Oh, she's allowed to. Um, well, you implied it. Um, the only thing you can really do is remember that I've already looted the joint, so anything you do is kind of moot. All right, I'm gonna verify the installation. It's the only thing I've got left that I can try, and I'm just gonna have to give up on Baldur's Gate. I think I am quite irked, but I still can't get in. Um, well, bog it. Yeah, no, he's on the floor above you. What do you mean? We did fix it. Probably already looted. No, no, they were trying to kill Karlak. Yeah, so they had to die. Um, all right. Well, we tried. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump over to Valheim. I think. See if that one works. Well, that's a shame. I was looking forward to this. Not the technical difficulties, but playing the game. Well, worst case scenario, sadly, I will have to spend the money on the thing. On the Steam version. Yes. But again, I'm only $71 short. Yeah. It'll have to wait. It'll have to wait. All right, look. Thank you for the try there. Yeah. Do you have Valheim by any chance? Disappointing. We'll need to get you Valheim at some point. Nobody's ever truly good at PUBG. It either accepts you or it rejects you. It depends on the day.
Other than that, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's alright.
Joel, toilet.
Head flushing time, is it? He just goes and lines up now, does he?
Yep.
Thought so. Yeah, well, we'll we'll have to play around with Baldur's Gate 3 to try to get it working. I'm gonna jump on Valheim and keep building that airport. I mean Portal Town.
An air.
Portal thing.
Is it an
Portal thing.
airport?
It's a thing for portals. It's not an airport.
Same thing.
Basically. I'm actually gonna name the portal. I'm gonna name a portal to it just Gatwick. That's another.
Why?
That's another English airport. Almost everything in Valheim right now is named after something from England. Because that keeps Razor happy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, it's currently 14.50
No,
for the game.
It's 2025.
No, it's 50% off currently.
Oh.
So
I can get half of the game. I did understand, didn't I?
It's 50% off, so yes, you can get half the game.
Nice.
For $15.
Yeah, okay. I might do that and just pretend I didn't spend the money then.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't look at the bills due over the next week, I can afford it. If I don't look at my bank account, I can afford it.
Same.
Yeah. I'll do that. I'll do that tonight, but I really want
It's
to play
$8 on G2A.
On which what?
On G2A, Valheim is $8.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yes.
It would not work. It wouldn't connect. So I've given up on it.
Did she call you funny? Why? Why did she call you funny? You don't want to get changed, but you need to put your jammies on. You need to stop picking your nose as well. Disgusting.
Otherwise it'll fall off.
It will fall off. Your nose will fall off if you keep picking it. Okay, honey.
I'm gonna leave the Discord call now so that I can cry in peace without disturbing you. Thank you for your patience, Dino.
Wait, you think I have patience?
No.
Well, there you go. No, I'll talk to Shoddy and see what we can do.
Yeah.
If not, we'll just get you BG3 on Steam.
Might have to, yeah. Alrighty. Catch you next time.
Alrighty. I'll see you in your stream.
Okay, that was quite frustrating. Look at me being all self-controlled. It was very frustrating. That's the reality of it. But for whatever reason, it wasn't launching. Could get into the game, but it wasn't launching the server or whatever you want to call it. So sad reacts only. I'm gonna have to keep building this out though, because I can't fit 30 thingos into here. 30 portals. I'm sleeping till daytime. Bugger this. That one. Down at Tableau. Scan stutter. Alrighty. Bastard. man, this has to be really fancy. It's going to need stairs in it. Steps, even. That one. Yeah, I might need to do some supports. Pretty much how I'm feeling. It does, yes, that's good. Burn all this shite up. It's like somebody killed grey dwarves in here. I'm trying to convince her to. Romance. Well, I figure if she jumps in before the expansion's out, she's a chance to level some skills before we start venturing into newer, harder areas. They don't need to. Good, yes. should be able to line up off there. So I might actually have to line it up off here or put another line in. Whatever, deal with it in a minute. Steppy doos. Oh, they're that shite, aren't they? No, they're this shite. That'll work. That won't. Actually, I don't like that. Bugger off. There. Okay. Oops, didn't think about that, did I? Thank you. That one's rock. Oh. How on earth if I manage that? That's how. And then this one's not actually latched to that. I didn't adjust it. Yes, I did apparently. Oh damn, what's wrong with this thing? It doesn't like you. I don't like you either. Right. If you find me getting frustrated amusing, wait till you watch me have an aneurysm. This little thing is not worth the effort. Let me get you something. Okay, bugger off then. No, too high. I have to be this high. That bit's fine. There's a question mark after that. What we want, I think it is. Bastard. Went far off. This is going to be painful to look at. That alignment has to be off then. Well, that's irritating. Didn't latch to them properly. We're going to have to be more careful lining it up off this thing. Do the steps differently then. Break already. What will do? Went far off there. I wasn't expecting it to come this close to the wall, to be honest, so what I was looking to do was I was going to do an outer layer, which I was going to build the wall off, but it doesn't look like I'll actually need to. That should be... Again, not all that far off. But yeah, what I was trying to do was sort of cheat the space a little bit to squeeze in an extra couple of portals. But it's not quite going to work the way I want it to, so... no, my hammer. I was using that. That would line up if I wanted it to, so I might change these to single walls here. For the sake of having a pillar. Oh hey look, all the smoke gets out for a change as well. No, that'll piss me off. Oh, that would do it anyway. It's not gonna kill me. Call it a feature wall and I'll have done with it. So, I will need to have this sticking out from here. Work out the frame for the steps through this. Everything's going to have to be oriented off this point, which sucks. Dang it. The god of what's my on the back. The girl with the mousy hair. The mummy is yelling out. Her daddy has told her to go. But her friend is nowhere to be seen. She walks through a sunken dream. The seat with the clearest view. And she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is the sapping ball to 10 times or more. It spit in the eyes of fools. I asked her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. The freakiest show. Take a look at the lawman beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. The best-selling show. Is there life on Mars? Every candle at your brow. Mickey Mouse has grown on the cow. Now the workers have struck a vein, 'cause Lennon's on sale again. see the mice in their million hearts, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broad. Rule Britannia is out of bounds. Tell my mother my darkened clouds. The film is a sample ball. I wrote it 10 times or more. It's about to be writ again, as I ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. The best-selling show. Could look at the lawman beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if you'll ever know. The best-selling show is that life on Mars. Not quite. Oh, but near enough Australia? Not really, but wake up to sleep your head. Put on some clothes, shake off your bed. Put another log on the fire for me. Made your breakfast and coffee. Look out my window. Crack in the sky and hand reaching down to me. All the nightmares came today, and it looks as though they're here to stay. What are we coming to? No room for me, no fun for you. You think about a world to come where the books were found by the one, written in pain, written in all my motherland. Question what we were here for. All the strangers came today, and it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, you pretty thing, don't you know you're driving your mamas and papas insane? Oh, you pretty thing, don't you know you're driving your mamas and papas insane? Let me make it plain, gotta make way for the whole superior. What are we coming to? Look out at your children, see the faces in golden rays. Don't kid yourself, they belong to you. They're the start of the coming race. The others are fetch, finished our news. Homo sapiens have outgrown their use. All the strangers came today, and it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, you pretty thing, don't you know you're driving your mamas and papas insane? Is that a common problem for you? Is it Kiltech? Randomly throwing dinner in the sink is not the best move. Unless it's not a good dinner, in which case randomly throw it wherever you want. Yes, not recommended. Why did that rotate? That's dumb. Stupid thing rotating on me. Out of Southern Illinois, coming down home, country boy. Ah! Yes, no, be careful with them. You make it in the city, playing guitar in the studio. Hey, Matty. Speak for yourself, you're hitting 40 and it will make you feel old. But that's just because of your age. Look, I'm estimating based on what you look like, dude. I'm just talking when you stream. You play like my old man plays. Looking down at the keyboard like, where's this key? Where's that one? Oh, man. How you doing though, man? Where'd you get up to in Dishonored? Did you finish it? Last I saw you were having a lot of fun. No, actually, I'll keep that open. You know what? I'll keep that open. For now. Again, mostly it's just a skill issue and the whole bad craftsman thing. But you are nearly done. If you're on light at the end, then yeah, you're nearly through it. Oh, yep. Fair enough. If you give me your attention, I will tell you what I am. I'm a genuine philanthropist, all other kinds of sham. Yeah, look, Dishonored's it's a bit simple for my liking. Each little fault of temper and each social defect in my erring fellow creatures I endeavour to correct. All their little weaknesses I open people's eyes, and little brags to snap the self-sufficient I devise. I love my fellow creatures, I do all the good I can, yet everybody says I am a disagreeable man, and I can't think why. Dishonored's not shaming you with high chaos. It's just showing that your actions have consequences. Compliments inflated I've a withering reply, and vanity I always do my best to mortify. A charitable action I can skillfully dissect, and interested motives I'm delighted to detect. I know everybody does, don't everybody earns. No, it can't be that one, it has to be... Hang on. To everybody's prejudice, I know a thing or two. I can tell a woman's age in half a minute, and I do. But although I try to make myself as pleasant as I can, yet everybody says I'm such a disagreeable man, and I can't think why. I'm sure I'm no aesthetic, I'm as pleasant as can be. You always find me ready, crushing repartee. That's nothing like what it's like. What you're describing there, Maddie, is a skill issue. I have an irritating chuckle, I have a celebrated sneer, I have an entertaining snigger, I have a fascinating leer. I know everybody's interest and what everybody earns, and I carefully compare it with the income tax returns. But to benefit humanity, however much I plan, everybody says I'm such a disagreeable man, and I can't think why. Wrong one again. Trying for that. Ah, that's a tough floor pace. Perfection. As long as you don't look at it. I, good friends, was called to the bar, had an appetite fresh and hearty, but I was as many young barristers are, an impecunious party. I had a swallowtail coat of a beautiful blue, a brief which I bought of a booby, a couple of shirts and a collar or two, and a ring that looked like a ruby. In Westminster Hall I danced a dance like a semi-despondent fury, but I thought I never should hit on a chance of addressing a British jury. I soon got tired of third-class journeys and dinners of bread and water, so I fell in love with a rich attorney's elderly ugly daughter. Rich attorney, he jumped with joy and replied in his fond profession, "You shall reap the reward of your pluck, my boy, in the Baileys and Middlesex sessions. You'll soon get used to her looks," said he, "and a very nice girl you'll find her. She may very well pass for 43 in the dusk with a light behind her." The rich attorney was good as his word, the priest came trooping gaily, and every day my voice was heard in the sessions of ancient Bailey. Oh, These who could my fees afford relied on my orations, and many a burglar I've restored to his friends and his relations. At length I became as rich as the Gurneys, an incubus then I thought her, so I threw over that rich attorney's elderly ugly daughter. The Richard in my character tried vainly to disparage. And now, if you please, I'm ready to try this breach of promise of marriage. Oh, now I'm a judge. Now I'm a judge. Oh, all my law be fudge, yet I'll never, never budge, but I'll live and die a judge. Managed by the mob. Speaking to the mob that might be made a mob was effected by a job. My name is John Wellington Wells. I'm a dealer in magic and spells, in blesses and curses, and never feel pests and prophecies, witches and elves. Anyone anything lacks, you'll find it already in stacks. If you don't look it in our resident in number 70 Cimmeriacs, through the source made assortment of magic, and parading in posthumous shade, with effects that are comic or tragic, there's no cheaper house in the trade. Love filter with quantities of it, and for knowledge if anyone burns, we're keeping a very small profit, a profit who brings some bounded returns, or he can prophesy with a wink prophesy people to maturity into security, sum up your history, clear up a mystery, human proclivity, for nativity. He is answers oracular, phobos spectacular, tatus monstracular, mirrors so magical, fact astronomical, solemn or comical, and if you want to, you can make a reduction on taking a quantity. Oh, my name is John Wellington Wells, I'm a dealer in magic and spells, in bests and curses, never feel pests, in prophecies, witches and devils. Anyone anything lacks, you'll find it already in stacks. If you don't look it in our resident in number 70 Cimmeriacs. Now what am I doing? Do that. We can raise you hosts of ghosts, and that without reflectors, and creepy things with wings, and gaunt and grisly spectres. He can fill you crowds of shrouds, and horrify you vastly. He can rack your brains with chains, and shivering grim and ghastly. Then if you plant chains organically within the vanity, full stunty, vex humanity within the nanity, fatal to vanity, driving your foes to the verge of insanity. Foreign tautology, endomonology, metabiology, mysticology, spirituology, high-class astrology, such xenology isn't a man to require an apology. Oh, my name is John Wellington Wells. I'm a dealer in magic and spells, in blesses and curses, never with pests and prophecies, witches and elves. And if anyone anything lacks, you'll find it already in stacks. If you don't look in our resident number 70 Cimmeriacs. Dang it. We'll come back to that. Not that. That. saw her today at the reception. Glass of wine in her hand. I knew she was gonna meet a connection. And if he was a partner's mind, can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Oh yeah. That's what you think. I actually suffer from a chronic sleeping disorder. I didn't get any rest this night. So, yeah. Alrighty. Boing. Okay. I need to work out how I'm doing this bit though, because there's too much space there for me to want to do a box like that to hide it. One button. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't just want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. That's no good, that's shite even. Horrific, if you will. Hmm. Thank you. I could. The game is quite right. It's not noticeable enough. Can I just do white? Nope. Remind me how to do that, Ray. So what's the code for white again? Oops, don't throw that at the sign. Well, let me Google it. Hang on. I thought it was just... Was it 0 or was it hash? F. Wrong on all counts. There. Is that right? No. I think I might need to eat food. Never cared much for moonlit sky. I never winked back at firefly. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went in for afterglow, the candlelight on the mistletoe. But now when you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. And then you came and forced a spark at the 4-alarm fire now. In the afterglow from the mistletoe. But now when you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. The moon is sky, never winked back at fire. So in your eyes I'm beginning to see the light. I never went in to afterglow, a candlelight on the mistletoe. When you turn the lamp down, I'm beginning see the light fall. Beginning to see the light fall. Now when your lips they are burning off mine, I'm beginning to see the light. When I was a cowboy out on the western plains. When I was a cowboy out on the western plains. Well, I made $500,000 working hard at the Friday rains. And the cow, yuki, come a cow, yuki, yuki, you. The cow, yuki, come a cow, yuki, yuki, you. Was the greatest battle ever on the western plains? What was the greatest battle ever on the western plains? And me and a bunch of cowboys rode in to Jesse James. Come a cow, yuki, come a cow, yuki, yuki, you. Come a cow, yuki, come a cow, yuki, yuki, you. Was the greatest battle ever on a Bunker Hill? Was the greatest battle ever on a Bunker Hill? And me and a bunch of cowboys rode in a Buffalo Bill. Come a cow, yuki, come a cow, yuki, yuki, you. Come a cow, yuki, come a cow, yuki, yuki, you. Cowboy, rode in to Jesse James. And a bunch of cowboys rode in to Jesse James. And the bullets were flying just like a shower rain. The cat was playing with the ball of twine. When you call my heart, oh what, baby, is it so hard? Tell the two apart, and so slowly you unwind me till I fall apart. I'm only living for a moment. When I hear your voice, oh I'm waiting. I don't have any choice, and the day is long. Won't you come where you should be? I don't mind waiting for your love for the time I got plenty of. Rain or shine, please bring out your love. Make it shine like the stars above. For an hour. I don't Wanna be no other place till the end of time. Read off my mind. Fine, I'll place yet another one. Coffee, I love tea. I love the jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the jive and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Oh. I love Java, sweet and hot. Moves Mr. Moto out my coffee pot. Shoot me the cup, now pour me a shot. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. I love Java, sweet and nice. Lots of beer, soya bean, green, cabbage and green. I'm not keen enough for that bean, unless it is a chili bean, boy. I love coffee, I love tea. I love the jive and it loves me. Coffee and the tea and the java in me. A cup, a cup, a cup, yeah. I hope that's right. I should have a match, shouldn't I? That line up properly, it goes to the town of Hartlepool, rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. Came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. And I'll leave it like that. Don't remember that first, now I've gone completely blank. I'll just sing some little ad-lib, make it look like I'm late. Bloody. Go blank on that verse every time. Oh. No. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came a whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 and 19 more. 1 and 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. Came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There were 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet barely ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round. And there before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. No walkers, Matty, enjoy your lurking. Oh, he might have gone on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Oh dear. It's the whole lot. No, they can be placed. Just have to be placed carefully. I may make a separate podium off to the side, because I want to put the traders there. I may have to raise the entirety of this building. Bugger. From the Badlands came the gunner, meanest as they come. Kill you just for standing there. Gut you if you tried to run. From the good lands came the cowgirl. Patty was her name. From riding into town on a moped she called Flame. Patty had some business with Gunner, so he killed her pappy just for spitting in the road. You only had to kill Patty's daddy once to get that gal PO'd. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Rode in the town to find the man that killed her daddy. Yippee-yi-yay, ah, cow Patty. Where are you? Oh man, this is gonna look horrific. My spacing is all off now because the ceiling's just too low. I was afraid of that the whole time, but I was kind of hoping it would just work out, and it didn't. Rode into the town to find the man that killed her daddy. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Most irksome though. Really? I duck back to New Valheim while that's all falling apart. Oh man, where is my phone? Just so I've got the timepiece here. 8:35. I've got quite a bit I need to try to get done now. Alright. Now I've actually brought up the lyrics for that one as well, so I can sing it properly. In the Badlands came the killer. He lived by the knife and gun. Cut you just for standing, and shoot you if you tried to run. He was big as a tree and he did as he pleased, and everything he did was bad. And they said if you was to kill him, you'd only make him mad. From the good lands came the cowgirl. Patty was her name. She was hot in the trail of that killer. On a moped she called Flame. Because the killer had killed her daddy just for spitting in the road. She only had to kill Patty's daddy once. Get that gal PO'd. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Rode into town to find the man that killed her daddy. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Killer hit town at daybreak, ate the door of the local saloon. Started to drink and you could tell he was thinking there'd be a showdown soon. Patty hit town in a cloud of dust. Old Flame was buzzing like a saw. And the whole town got quiet as a church when the killer stepped out for the draw. 40 shots rang out. I know, folks, it's too many. Ah, oh, 1 second. 40 people fell. Patty and the gunner missed each other, but they shot that town to hell. Yeah! Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Rode into town to find the man that killed her daddy. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. The killer took a step towards Patty. Said, "It's time I gunned you down." But he slipped on something that was laying in the road and was shot before he hit the ground. Killed him. It's dummy, we had a good song going there. Killer slipped, and it cost him his life. And Patty said as she roared out of the town, "You gotta watch your step when you know the chips are down." Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Rode into town to find the man that killed her daddy. If none of you have ever looked into Jim Stafford, I highly recommend you correct that, because he's hilarious. Could never find the song on Spotify. It might still be on YouTube. He did one called I Got Stoned and I Missed It. I think the title tells you most of what you need to know about it. It was hilarious. That works. That works. Let's see. I was sitting in my basement. I just had myself a taste of something that I love to taste, 'cause it just seems to make my day. And my friend called me on the phone. He said, I'm glad I caught you home. There's a fool here on the corner giving $100 bills away. He said, time's a wasting, so get your motor racing. But I had another taste, and I headed for the door, and I tried to find my hat. I had a little more, and I had another taste, and then I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned, thrown up high, high, high. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned. Oh me, oh my. Well, there's a lovely lady. Says she wants to be my baby. And we both wound up at my place for a taste and a talk a bit. Unfortunately, I don't remember that verse. It has been literally years since I last saw the song online, let alone listened to it. I'm just trying to remember it. Might have to try to find the lyrics for that one. And not available in the usual haunts for this sort of thing. Oh. In any case, I think you get the gist of the song from the little bit I did know. The finale's pretty amusing too. I remember the last lines being, and if they ask me how my life was, well, I just have to say, I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and thrown up high, high, high. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. Got stoned. Oh me, oh my. Brings back a lot of fond memories for me, but I shan't go into the whys and wherefores. It's well, Mr. Johnson had worries of his own. He had an old yellow cat that wouldn't leave home. Tried tried everything he knew to do to keep the cat away, even took it up to Kakadu and told it there to stay, but the cat came back. The very next day the old cat came back. Thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He wouldn't stay away. So the farmer on the corner said he'd shoot the cat on sight, and he loaded up his guns with nails and dynamite. He waited in the garden for the cat to come around. 7 little pieces of the man was all they found, but the cat came back. The very next day the old cat came back. Thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He wouldn't stay away. So they took him to the butcher shop when the butcher wasn't round, and they threw him in the midst of where the meat went round. The cat disappeared with a terrible shriek. Townsman's meat tasted very for a week, but the cat came back. The very next day the old cat came back. Thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He wouldn't stay away. So they threw him in the kennel where the dog was asleep, and the bones of cats laid piled in a heap. The kennel burst open and the dog ran outside, his ears chewed off and holes in his hide, but the cat came back. The very next day the old cat came back. Thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He wouldn't stay away. So they put him on a rocket ship, headed for the stars, got a message back saying landed up on Mars. Said the men were doing fine with the monkey and the rat, they could find no trace of the old yellow cat, then the cat turned up. The very next day the old cat came home. Thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He wouldn't stay away, no, he wouldn't stay away. Now I've been chasing Sheilas for more than half my life, but seldom have I had one who's brought to be my wife. But I met a little Sheila out on the Queensland plains. She said, don't try and leave me like your other burnt-out flames. Said, don't you try to get away, don't you try to run. Pappy's right behind you and he's got a loaded gun. It's gonna be a wedding whether you agree or not. And if you try to get away, my darling, you'll be shot. Ooh, ouch. Ow, ow. Hello-la-dee-doo. 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 Ooh, ouch. Ow, ow. Hello-la-dee-doo. Hello-la-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo. They made the preparations for the wedding to begin. Sent out the invitations to call the people in. Then they marched me to the church, all the drongos strung along. Her old man walked behind me and he sang this little song. Here comes the bride, she by her side, feeling very sorry for himself. tried to run, but I stopped him with my gun. He's gonna marry her, or else. Well, I said, listen, you old geezer, you've made a big mistake. Your daughter for a wife I will never take. There's a window right behind me, and through it I shall fly. And just before I leave you, I'll say goodbye. I started running, and I jumped across the room. I felt something hit me, and I heard an awful boom. Now, my friends, I'm far away. I stand beneath the tree, picking out the buckshot that old coot shot into me. Ooh, ouch, ow, ow, ha-la-la-la-dee-dee, ha-la-la-la-dee-dee, ha-la-la-la-dee-dee. Ooh, ouch, ow, ow, ha-la-la-la-dee-dee, ha-la-la-la-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Sorry, just make sure my count's correct. How's everybody doing anyway? Your ears aren't bleeding too badly after the renditions what I have been giving? Yeah, better than doing it this way. Bury all your secrets in my skin. Come away with the innocence. Leave me with my sin. Air around me still feels like a cage. Oh, it's just a camouflage for what resembles rage again. So if you let me go. Run away before I know. Heart is just too dark to care. Can't destroy what isn't there. Deliver me into my fate. If I'm alone, I cannot hate. Don't deserve to have you. Oh, it's always taking longer. If I can change, I hope I never know. still press your letter to my face. Cherish them parts of me. The air around me still feels like a cage. Love was just a camouflage for what resembles rage again. So if you love me, let me go far away before I know. Angels lie to keep control. Sold me out to save your soul. And now I listen to your fear. You ran away, you're all the same. You don't care to ever let me know. Was walking down the street, concentrating on trucking right. Heard a dark voice beside of me, and I looked round in a state of fright. I saw four faces, one man, the other from the gutter. They looked me up and down a bit and turned to each other. I said, I don't like cricket. Oh no, I'm not better. Don't like cricket. I'm not better. So, I think that's too many. How have we spelled it? That'll be bog. Look, I don't have to spend actual items on making these things, so I'm damned if I'm not doing this. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh man. Squeeze one in here. Shit yeah. Right, how many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. I've got too many portals. I think that'd be for the best, because we're going to need to name a whole bunch of these anyway. So which ones did I name? I've got a couple of them in here that are named, but this layout has to change, because I can fit more in here. Planet, Valheim, Copper, Swamp, Snowden, Americas, Norfolk, Salisbury. We need Everest, Tomb, Grey, sorry. Oh no, Sassafras. Forget how we spelled it. I know we spelled it wrong. Trader. The portals are decoration. Anyway, do you think the Soviets are going to make something as beautiful as this? I don't think so. need Perth and Broome. Bog Hill Deer. Hill Deer. Perth, Broome, Alice Springs. Maracas, Norfolk. Swamp 2. Mountains. Adelaide. Yeah. Ogsham Mine. Possibly, yes, but I gotta finish naming portals first. What was this one? Unconnected. That's just a shifting portal is all, so that's why it doesn't have much of a name. Which one was I up to? What the fuck did that happen? That was dead. Oh, I know how. Alright, mountains. I think that's it. I think it's just mountains that's left. Vendor, not trader. Vendor. Swamp 2, Norfolk. Should have all of them. Salisbury, I think I did. So I need to change vendor to trader to vendor. And then we should be good. So Gray, Surat, Fred, Adelaide, Salisbury, Mountains, Pond, Howell 1, Swamp, Snowden, Swamp 2, Norfolk, Aimrikers, Alice Spring, here, Mine and Fogsham, Everest. That one's Broome, isn't it? Good. I need to check the spelling on that as well. This is vendor. Function. Fine. Room's already disconnected. Good. So, no, that's why we changed it. That's right. Because we couldn't fit Woolloomooloo in there, we had to name it differently. I remember being upset over it, because it would have been nice. There we go. Alrighty. And we've got a couple of spares as well. I'll be able to fit more in here when I give enough of a damn to do so, because if instead of having them this way, running around the wall, I instead have this and this. I also have 1, 2, I think I need to clean that up. I don't think I can have that full grid there. It's not lined up in the slightest. Remember, it's not nuts if it just works, alright? I think we've got enough portals for a bit, Razor, but I could be wrong. I might make a full crafting setup in here so that we can repair gear before we head out. But I don't know yet. See? Perfection. It's so clearly laid out. See? About 40. Do you want me to count? That one has to stay there because that's Heathrow. I didn't say a lot, I said enough. And consider, we could downgrade all of these to the base one and fit so many more in. 6, 7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. We have 46. Yes, but not right now. I also need to change up the tags. And there won't be any walking upstairs either. There'll be a portal here to go to the next floor. I have a whole bunch of portals to take at each floor. Oh, that'll be done first. Don't worry. But I'm afraid I have to call it. Let's get back upstairs. Alright. I'm gonna have to call it for tonight. Let me just see who I've got as options. Yes, thank you everyone for joining. I do appreciate it. You've kindly come to life. talking to my laptop, not to you guys. We're gonna raid the 420 Benny. Hopefully he's on for a little bit longer. He's currently playing Enter the Matrix, which I've never seen before. I know of it. He plays a lot of older games, so yeah, we'll change it up and raid him. Disappointing with the Baldur's Gate 3 not working, but hopefully it comes to life at some point. But yeah, tomorrow I might start Dishonored Death of the Outsider. That's certainly what I'm feeling most inclined towards, but subject to change. And I'll see you all in the morning. Well, not really. For some of you it'll be morning, but for me it'll be late after. Bye for now.